Hello, guys. I have been getting a lot of requests about telling people how to make notes. So I thought maybe I'll share my experience as to how do I make notes, and I think I use a more efficient method of making notes than making notes on notebooks. So I decided to share it with you. I will be telling you four things in making notes. First is don't make notes on notebooks. Use an online platform. I use Evernote. You can use Evernote or you can use any other platform like Google Docs or anything else. Whatever you like, you can decide it for yourself. You can try out different platforms and decide what you like. Make notes online. Do not make notes on your notebooks because it's not efficient, it's not editable, and it takes a lot of time. And after 1 year, if you don't get selected and you decide to take it again, then most of your notes are lost or are in a bad condition. So it's better if you make notes online. Secondly, uh, whenever you watch a video, do not right away go on making a note. Give it some time. Try to watch every video twice. In the first instance, try to make sense of what you've watched. Try to make a structure in your head of whatever you've seen. For example, if you see balance of payments, uh, try to structure it in your own head the way you like. I, in balance of payments, had structured it separately. uh, I decided to divide it into three parts: current account, capital account, and official reserves account. So get that structure in your head right, and all the other things very clear in your head. The second time you watch it, pause it in between, and then start making notes on Evernote. You can divide your Evernote or any other platform account into different stacks or different notebooks, as I have done here. And then, for example, you can divide it into phase one, phase two, and interview, or you can divide it into different subjects like English, ESI, finance and management, things like that. I have divided into topic wise: banking, finance, agriculture, industry, infrastructure, phase one related. This is for mains, this is for the interview. So you can divide it the way you want and then start making notes of whatever you see. If you've seen balance of payments, you can make one small note on balance of payments. So you go to RBI. If you have one small note on balance of payments, for example, this is 14th Finance Commission. So similarly, you can make it on BOP as well, and then you start typing it whatever you want to type. So that is how you do it. Structure it and then write it. Do not just go ahead and start typing it. So that is a major thing that you need to understand. Those are the second and third points. And the final point is what to write and what not to write when you start making a note. Uh, there are two things here. Do not be very small or very brief in the notes that you make, and do not be over explanatory. Both of them have their disadvantages. If you're very, very brief, when you start revising, you will have to refer to different subjects, you will have to refer to different books or online in order to understand what you had written in the past. So that may not work. But if you're over explanatory, if you're very long, then you will find it difficult to revise whatever you've written. It will take a very long time, and that beats the entire objective. So do not be very short and do not be very long as well. You need to find the right balance between it. How do you find the right balance? For example, let's take an example: 14th Finance Commission. I first of all talked about horizontal and vertical devolution because this was changed in the 14th Finance Commission. Both the devolutions were changed. But here you can see that I have not written or explained what vertical and horizontal devolutions are. Why have I not done that? Because, first of all, I know what the difference is, and even without looking at this note, I can remember and I can explain what the difference between vertical and horizontal devolution is. So I don't need to write that again and again. I may have written it here before I have in the first instance, but I decided to cut it off or remove it because I realized that I remember the difference even without reading it. So you remove the areas which you start remembering without reading it. Do not try to remove a lot of things because some things come to your head once and then go away. So be very sure about it. Secondly, use a lot of pictures. I use a lot of pictures in order to make it attractive and make it even faster in revising. Thirdly, when you write a point, try to give a brief explanation about it. Like I have given a brief explanation about compositional shift, plan versus non-plan. I did not just leave it there. I gave a brief explanation about it. Grants, I thought it was necessary, so I downloaded this picture and then I made changes. So give certain brief explanations about whatever you write. That makes it easier for you to revise and understand. Whenever you're revising, it makes it easier for you to understand as to what went in your head when you were writing that specific point. So you may lose the reasons of that point over time, but if you've written them down very briefly, you will remember it. So let's take another example. So this is let's see this. This is the all the analysis part of 14th Finance Commission, and in the below section I've written these are all the facts of 14th Finance Commission. Now there are certain overlaps between here and what I've written here, but it's important because in RBI exam you're asked a lot of facts. So I decided to divide all my notes into two parts, wherein the first part I gave a lot of analysis, and in the second part I gave some facts about it so that I can revise it very easily and clearly, and then it makes it easier for me to remember as well. These are the four things that I do in order to make my notes. I hope this helps you. Goodbye.